statistics to you really quickly. The reason why I wrote this piece. All from newspapers. We've lost too many. More than half of the nation's murder victims are black. Most of these victims are young men. And since 2008, 80% of the 530 people killed under the age of 21 were killed by gun violence. Most of these victims lived in Chicago's South, Southwest, and West Sides. This piece is titled 21. The summer sun has been ripped down from its bloody sky and placed into the hands of my mother, who's lost her only son. I remember we stopped waiting until the streetlights, always afraid for the moon to bullet hollow and loud into the night. Newspaper headlines scrape up my name like a rainfall of poker chips, arms heavy, carrying the pages to my family's door. Counting names like mine that weigh the burden of bricks, names that slingshot across neighborhoods. There was a spirit watching my body as it felt like an anchor through the streets. It carried me home on its back and told me my soul was filled with a garden of dandelions. It plucked my flowers into the river one by one by one. I wonder if my tears were enough to baptize the city. I wonder if the trees continued to grow their leaves. My mother sings songs when tragedies happen. So if I tried to tell you the story of concrete cities, I'd free a cage of ravens, pour the headlines from my hands, try and promise you numbers, count to 21. Stand on my grandmother's front porch and told you what happened here. Unroll my diploma like a scroll of black boys' names. Brush away the rain from gravestones like mine. Blow away the ashes that I had become into the pile of ashes that we had become. What is heaven to an innocent body when even a bullet can reach to there? They tell me I was always destined for this day. I was not destined for this day. I know mothers whose faces burden bullet shell black. I was not destined for this day. They tell me America has given up on black men like me. Trayvon Martin's in Chicago sprinkled across this country. I was not destined for this day. I watched the news talk about my murder as if it was a morning of stolen bikes, but I was a night of a stolen life. How many parks must we tell our children to stay away from? Counting lost boys like war. My name is DeJuan Jackson. I'm 17. I am Thaddeus Tucker. I am 18. I am Joseph Briggs. I am 16. I am Anthony Scott. I am 19. I am Dajae Coleman. I am 14. And my mother sings songs when tragedies happen. I do not want her to sing a song for me. I do not want the rain swept away from my gravestone, and do not worry if the birds fly over me. There is a God that folds my name into poems, and remember that a spirit carried me home. So do not think that those bullets have won, because when the sun rises tomorrow, I promise you will see where the light shines through me.